All right, into the final region. We've got our crits, we've got our upgrades. We are gonna go left here. Okay, right off the bat, the choice to take suspension feels like a good one. Kind of feel like we have the win right now. So that's what I'm pondering. 1, 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Yeah, so I'm guessing we just win. Let's hope that I'm not. I mean, there's no reason not to do this. We're just killing too many things. That was the... We had the kill by a long shot, but... Deal X damage to all equal to the total value of unused dice. We could potentially make that work. I'll roll looking for something better. We didn't find it. Actually, wait, we should take a card though, because we can mulch it if need be. Manifold are kind of interesting. I think Energized are pretty nice. I think Energized is perhaps my favorite one. 90 gold, choose an artifact. Minus 11 Chaos Crystal. On enemy death, roll a dice. We'll choose an artifact. Every 10th die is that. Any spell depleted, gain 1 Fury. Or turn 1 Fortify. Turn 1 Fortify seems quite good. It's this Joker. We're somewhat resilient to his wiles. We're not casting a ton of spells. The one exception being our defend does need to get used, which kind of stinks. I'm setting up suspension for next turn because I think I'm going to need it. Yeah, we're going to have a hard time. Well, we can use Energizing Potion to get this back. That's good. Because he's going to take a chill pill next turn. And when he does that, we'll hit him where it hurts. As it were. Okay, we're defended, so now... Alright, next turn is a turn where we won't have to block, and hopefully we can just absolutely spell echo him into oblivion. We have crit up. I think we're all good. Yep. Dang it. Oh, I think we just take damage. We take 2 damage. We didn't need to, but I forgot to block before I clicked Spell Echo. Minor error. Reroll all dice was quite good for us last time. Heatwave. Apply 2 weak to enemies. Roll a 1 or 2. Heatwave is really good. Perhaps better than what we currently have. At the end of your turn, if less than 6 spells cast, gain 1 foresight. Is quite good. We have a lot of upgrades to do though. And I kind of like where our deck is at right now. Two uses here, I think, is perfectly fine. Do we like Heatwave more than Suspension? Our 5s and 6s could all go into it. I think we do. We'll find a way to disenchant Heatwave, hopefully. Or we could force going to sell. So if we want to get the shard back from Heatwave, we need to skip an elite. So it's a shard for shard. It's not... Oh, wait, we have a shop right here. I'm literally blind. Hey, have a good one, Sam. Thank you. Each turn, gain a demonic gift. When a dice rolls X, apply Rupture to all enemies. It's not bad. We have a lot of money, so... For each second time losing health, gain power, or for each 3 attack spells cast in a single turn, gain 6 block. So we grab this for sure. Destroy all dice, gain 4 block for each destroyed dice. Zeal of the Sun is fun. Very different run than the one that we're currently on, I think. We're not really into power, so I'm going to grab that instead. Staff of Protection. On a 5 rolled, gain 2 block. Yep, that seems real good. Invoke Man is also good, but we'll grab that. Oh yeah, and I got back my shard. 5s and 6s become 4 weak on everybody is quite good. Double Nourish, though, I think is exceptionally good. I was wondering if there are any non-published games you want to play once they're out. I'm always keeping my eye peeled for things. Artie, I just received a announcement for a game called Dino Mercs that seemed kind of interesting, but I haven't had a chance to look that closely into it quite yet. So let's see. So we'll do this because we get a rollback. Then I'll hit you with one of those. Hit you with one of those. Just weakening the guy up. We'll do this. We get 2 dice from these. We might kindle, now that we have double Nourish Flame, I'm not sure that we need Kindle anymore. So what do we have? 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So we could do our Fireball right now, but I don't think that is that useful. The amount of block that we've gotten off of Staff of Protection is also pretty sweet. We don't need any more block. And I think we're just chilling, waiting for Spell Echo. It's 15 and Lifesteal. Okay. Start with a Kindle. Just get a die rerolled. The temptation to still nourish is pretty high, so I'm gonna do that, even though that will summon summon a new gremlin. Spell Echo is not ready yet. We're super defended. Oh, I forgot I had a second Nourish. I need to keep track of that. Hey Nashif, it's not continuous. I generally stream on Tuesday through Friday for about 5 to 6 hours. That's my standard. It's not always ideal to fill spell cost perfectly. Your ones are better spent elsewhere. So I'm doing it because it's scaling Fireball more so than anything else, the dud. Fireball gains additional damage every time I put numbers into it. So it's not really about exact filling as much as putting all my lobies into that. Okay, I need to defend up a bit. Might as well do that. We'll energize our one, cast Spell Echo, and kaboom these fools. I was using them for Inner Rage and then put a 2 into Fireball. I'd have to go back and look at it. I wasn't in a lot of... I wasn't feeling a lot of danger, is probably the way that I would put it in that particular fight. I don't know what we're looking for at this place. Nah, we're not Wild Blaze Orbing. 10 block between rounds or an additional shard. I think a shard is good. And I guess I grab one of these just in case. But where do we even want a shard? Let's see. More weak or more uses? Or excuse me, more dice back. I think we want it for the dice back. Really, Mr. Scrake? I've been having fun with it too. It's a little punishing at times, to be sure. All right, so let's see. So I think we start and we get our nourishes going. Then we look for a 5. And we can put in here just to lessen the pain slightly. Let's grab another 5 potentially here. Then we'd only be rolling 1s and 2s with our 2s. So at the moment, looks like we do need... So I'm going to spend my 2s in Inner Rage. Spend my 2s here as well. All right, we're fully blocked, so now we can... I think that's what you're referring to, was that I should have put a 2 into Inner Rage rather than putting a 3 into Inner Rage, which is absolutely correct. The dud. If that's what you're referring to, I should over invest in Inner Rage rather than putting a 1 in a non-ideal place. Now here's the question. We've almost got the kill on everybody. Let's do 1 of these. No 3s, so I'm not going to bother using Inner Shield. I might Heat Wave. It's not really worth it. We do need to go for the win this turn, for sure. That was the wrong die to put in there. I got confused. So now we want... to do that, just so we don't take any hits. Should have used the energized dice. No, this time I did it the right way around, the dud. I'm like 90% sure, because I was thinking about what you said. Split a 2 or 3 into 1s. Fragmentize is interesting. But I understand what you are saying. Let's see, we'll take max HP. Wild Blaze can go away. Okay, well, I guess here goes nothing. Nightsworn Virtuoso Banneret Maniac. I need to switch up my teams a little bit. I find myself really leaning on the Rot Squad. Okay, so let's see. What are we into here? I think we definitely do this. Okay, and then... all right, so at this point, we need one more in here. .48's not enough for me to justify doing the attack right now, so we'll just leave that as is. Hey, Dino! And yes, the game will punish me appropriately if it feels that my my misplays are too egregious. Nine by 2 feels like a week goes a long way. I can put my ones in Inner Rage, but I don't gain anything from putting my ones into Inner Rage, right? I am going to unlock that, even though we're not going to use it right now. We're fully defended. We will stack up our crit, but we're not going to get to use it this turn. And then Spell Echo should be doing 150 now. Yeah, so we'll do... that'll be our turn. Let's see. Let's break up some dice. Get some small dice that we can just use to unbreak our broken stuff. We're at 96. We have to do 150. So I do think we use Spell Echo here. Doppel, I mean, the reason not to... correct, but I don't have anything else to do with my dice right now, right? Like, I don't have that many other options. But you are correct. I should just blammo this guy. We fell short. Well, if you don't get the boss to invulnerable, then the that concept kind of falls flat. I guess I should have checked the numbers. But I can do it that way. So we do get there. But that would have been, if that was our last attack of the turn, that would have been a bit of a bummer. But that does mean that the second fireball does not benefit from the scaling of the first fireball. So I need to pay closer attention to that. Because I thought that it worked that way, but we did not do... We would have done 180 damage if that had been the case. I will get that going even though we won't use it this turn. Might as well stack up that and then one more so we're not taking damage. Second might not be getting the bonus from crit. That could be. We'll pay closer attention and we'll see what we can learn. Hitting for 35 right now. That's a fairly large number. We won't fully get ourselves protected, but... $13 by 2 is a good number for us. We'll do this first, I think. Let's see. We do have a crit stacked. So I no longer feel like we're in the place that we need to be in terms of having enough damage on tap. And I'm just going to have to put ones in here. I will definitely energize a 1 to get that extra bit. Okay, so now we're good. So... So right now, this is doing 126. Let's try and watch how much the second hit hits for. So it says it was 126 and went to 189. So first hit 126, second hit 51. Which might have been the exact damage to get to 0. This is a bad boss to try and figure out exactly how that interaction is working. We're hitting too hard to really be able to figure it out. It's a good problem to have, don't get me wrong. All right, 27 is still a fairly large amount. In terms of defensive stuff, we might as well hit him with the weak. It's not great, but getting the dice back is good. All right, we did the thing. Oh, it could also be the rupture. Yeah, it has to be. It has to be getting the scaling from the dice, but it's either not benefiting from. We are getting rupture and crit, but I think it's probably just that the crit doesn't land. I think you were right on that first call. Let's see. We'll do that. We'll do this. I will say, Heatwave is one of my favorite cards on Fireside. It's just so good. If we had had a better way to generate 3s, I think we would have been very happy. A few more 3s would have gone a long way with this one, but I'm guessing that we're sitting pretty right now. So you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We need slightly more. So let's see. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we need all of our dice to trigger Fireball. And we might not get the kill. Let's put 4 in. And then let's re-roll the remaining 4. To see if that changes anything. So first hit 134, second hit 68. Yeah. So it's definitely the crit. Hey, World of Mechanics, it's good to see you. How are you doing? All right, level ups and a few unlocks. You love to see it. That was a solid run. Not too shabby. Pretty by the book run. Let's take a look at the D deck for fire. Yes, but it doesn't increase the crit damage, Matthew. It just means more sequential hits. Oh, yeah, but that's a good point. So we could have gotten 2 crit, and then both of the hits would have been crit. I hadn't thought of that. That's smart. I knew you could stack crit, but it didn't occur to me the way that mechanic works. Nice. Very good call. Okay, we got some spells. We got some artifacts. I wish it showed us which one we had gotten. Roll 50 dice in a single turn. Good luck with that one. Destroy all dice, deal 4 damage to the front enemy. Detonate would be a fun one to play with, I feel like. Deal 4 damage, increase by 1 for each spell cast this turn. Okay, that could be pretty cool